Good morning, everybody. Jordan over here at Drift Lead. Voice doesn't sound too excited because I legit woke up. But this is all part of the grind over here at Drift Lead. You know, I got some inspiring stuff, honestly, and I think this topic will be a great way of just honestly waking me up, because it's a really interesting thing, and it's the idea of how much should you be spending for a campaign account. Let's say you have a business model, a business idea that you want to execute, but you just don't know how much to spend on Google or Meta. What are some numbers or a formula that people can use to help them sort of go ahead and decide how much money they should spend daily, monthly, for each parts of the funnel? If you don't know who we are over at Drift Lead, we are a lead generation e-commerce paid media agency that actually helps you and guides you with strategies that we're seeing from some of the clients that we deal with, some big name brands, and really helping you improve your results. And the ultimate idea and goal is to make you more money, because that's what everyone cares about. That's why this space has become so important for businesses, to really help acquire leads or sales through new customers and stuff like that. So hopefully this topic and the videos that we share are helpful with you. And if not, give us some ideas. We'll definitely have some videos for that. As a lot of you know, when you launch a brand new campaign or even a brand new ad account, the entire campaign or account is actually in what is called the learning phase. In the learning phase, the algorithm is sort of using the parameters that you set in your initial campaign build, going ahead and trying to find the best customers or leads given the budget or settings that you have. In that learning phase, it's a lot of understanding the audiences, understanding, their intent values, understanding what copy resonates with them the most. Once you're out of it, the algorithm then has enough information to go ahead and use those learnings to find more people like that, to obviously allow you to even scale even more. If you're getting a certain cost per acquisition or a certain ROAS, the goal is to either increase that or keep it and maintain it, but increase and scale your spends so obviously you can make more money. Within the learning phase, generally speaking, you want to shoot for roughly 15 to 50 conversions. That's 15 to 50. Conversions here could be anything from like customers submitting their lead information, purchase, phone call, anything like that. So you want to have at least 15 to 50 of these. A common problem that people usually have is that they get 3 conversions or 1, and they're like, oh my gosh, I want to get out of this thing. Quickest way to get out of this thing is obviously daily spend. When you're in the initial learning phase, you don't really have an idea of how much to make your daily spend to help with this. But if you have historical data and if conversion tracking is correct and there's nothing wrong with it, you can actually use that number to help you go ahead and get a gauge of how much to spend. So let's say that your cost per acquisition or CPA is roughly $50. If your daily spend is then going to be $50 a day, you're going to have 50 conversions in roughly 50 days. That's a month and a half, almost 2 months actually. It's gonna take a while, and as you can imagine, with a lot of brands out there, you need results immediately, especially when you're launching a brand new account restructure. That's why it's very important to really trust your agency and understand that this does take time. The reason why these numbers are big is because obviously the more conversions that Meta, Google has, the more information that will allow them to find more people like that. If you do things too quickly, they can't really find patterns. Everything is patterns. If it like sees, you could imagine that if you walk into a room, let's say you're at a club, you have an idea of what a promoter may look like. Well, you meet one promoter, you find out that this guy has a white shirt. You find out a promoter, he also has a white shirt. You find another one, he has a white shirt. So you see 3 promoters with white shirts. You go into the 4th one, it's a promoter, but this guy actually has a black shirt. And now you're like, okay, what's going on? And then as you start meeting more people, it's not the fact that they actually have different color shirts like water black, it's the fact that they actually have name tags that is actually hidden under their shirts, and they're hiding it because they don't want people to know they're actually promoters when they want to come off as like actual customers and party goers like that. So you need more data to sort of find those patterns that can allow you to sort of have these things for Google. The reason why I go about you want to set your cost per acquisition pretty close to your daily spend is that you're actually going ahead and giving these things to Google, and from that point on, there's learnings that you can see that can allow you to do other things. So let's say your cost per acquisition is currently $50, right? After you hit that 50 conversion mark, you get an idea what the algorithm is saying. Now you can make a big change. Let's say you want to actually set a target cost per acquisition and lower that cost per acquisition so you can obviously get more customers coming in by lowering the CPA. Changes like that can only really happen and will be beneficial when you have that learning phase being exited out. Google is using its machine learning to go ahead and find people at that cost per acquisition, but if it only has data on 3 conversions, it really can't do anything. It needs way more people in this pool to go ahead and do something. So to answer your question, the formula that I use over at Drift Lead is that I shoot for my daily spend being roughly 1 to 3 times the cost per acquisition. If your cost per acquisition, an example here is that your cost per acquisition is roughly $50, bucks. You want to make your daily spend 50 if you're going for like that one route. Obviously, you want to go up to 3. So in this case here, cost per acquisition is actually 50. You want to make your daily spend 150 because 150 times 3 is 150. And that will allow you, because now you can imagine if you get 3 conversions a day within like 20 to 30 days, you can actually exit the learning phase versus taking it being 2 months. So using that math formula should definitely help. The same goes for e-commerce, cost per acquisitions, cost per, acquiring a brand new customer, same exact idea, but hopefully that helps in terms of how and having you sort of understand how to go about these daily spends. And once you get a gauge of how much a campaign can spend, you'll sort of distribute your spend for all of your campaigns within a certain channel, which will allow you to go ahead and scale efficiently and having the proper channels and proper funnels be allocated with the proper budget. But again, I am Jordan. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am over here at Driftlead. We love doing this stuff. Cool little tips, a little more advanced videos for all you out there that have been doing this for a while. But if you have any other questions or any ideas or things that you want to learn more about, feel free to shoot us a message. We'll go ahead and get that topic out for you. Or if you're a business and definitely need help with your e-commerce or lead generation, SaaS, brand, anything like that, go ahead and shoot us a free email. We'll send you that free marketing plan going and diving deep into what's trending right now and how it can help you scale your company. But other than that, take care, talk to you soon, and bye.